Oh, hello there. We are playing PGA Tour 2K23 on PlayStation 5, Genesis, Scottish Open. We are at the first round.
Well, what are we looking at with their approach shot, Rich?
Green sits slightly above the players. There's bunkers dotting the front left and one just front right. If they do throw it to the left and long, it will come down a pretty good sized slope back onto the center of the green.
Wow, what a shot.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
Strong par 4 here, just under 500 yards. There's a bunker down the left-hand side you must avoid if you want a clear opening for your second shot. Narrow fairway up there. A good tee shot's a must.
Oh.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we head to the third hole, Rich, one of the very good scoring opportunities here at the Renaissance Club.
Yes, Luke, just about 600 yards or so. Players must hit it out to the left-hand side with their tee shots. Anything right is going to go into a huge cluster of trees where they're going to have all kinds of problems.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck.
Oh, wow.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Well
Eagle.
played. What an eagle.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And as we take a look at the fourth hole, a shortish par 4, Rich.
Yes, just around the 415-yard mark. Players who take out driver and drive it up into the narrow section of the fairway will get a really good look with their second shots.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Needs this one to kick right. Sitting at -4. Currently in the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt for par here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
The fifth hole, Rich, a really good risk-reward short 4.
Most players, Luke, should go for this short par 4, but watch out for the green because this green has got all kinds of danger on it. Twists, turns, bobs, weaves, ducks, it's got it all.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And the first of our short holes here at the Renaissance Club, Rich, is the par 3 6th.
Oh, this is a nasty little par 3 dotted by some pot bunkers on the front part of it. A big one over there on the right-hand side. Club selection is imperative.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
And let's have another look at that one.
Beautifully judged. Great tempo on this chip.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. And the 7th on the card, Rich, our second of the opening 9 par 5s.
Yeah, look, a fairly generous driving area. There's just a couple of bunkers you have to worry about. However, you find the fairway. Now your chances of making birdie or better increase significantly.
Come on, come on, come on. Roll to the left. Come on.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
Come on, come on, come on. Oh. It's too much.
That'll sting a bit. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, just missed. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And Rich, as we face the 8th hole, what kind of decisions do the players face off the tee?
Well, most players aren't able to carry those fairway bunkers basically right in the middle of the fairway, so they have to lay up with a 3-wood or less, find the fairway that cambers pretty significantly from left to right.
Lining up from around 160 yards. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Big chance here. Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game? And that will move him to 6 under par. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard,
This is easy.
with Lydia Ko trailing in 2nd place. Going with the hybrid. Lovely effort that. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Ooh. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. As we begin the second 9, Rich, the back 9 starts with a par 5.
And a par 5 that players should be looking to take advantage of. Just tee it up and hit it as hard as you can. Fairway is wide open. Does camber from right to left, so don't get too frisky down that left-hand side.
Interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
Rich, I know this next hole is one of your favourites, the 11th here at the Renaissance Club.
This is one of the coolest holes I've ever played, Luke. It's a dogleg from left to right, fairly generous teeing area. Don't want to miss it too far right, however. But the second shot into this green, this could be the coolest green I've ever seen. It's got more movement than any other green I've seen in competition. I absolutely love this hole.
Nicely done. Chance to move to 8 under here.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
How good would that have been if it had dropped? He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. The 12th, Rich, par 3, just over 200 yards on the card.
You back uphill just a little bit. What really makes this hole difficult, Luke, though, is when the wind is coming directly in the player's face. When that happens, ooh, watch out. This hole is a doozy.
That's not what they were looking for.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
And in it goes. What a shot.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
Good.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're
8.
currently in 1st. Lydia Ko holds 2nd. Another beautiful hole, Rich. This one right along the coast, the 13th.
Oh, this is breathtaking off the tee, isn't it? But don't let the views suck you in. Even though it's a wide fairway, you got to hit it down the right-hand side as this fairway pitches significantly from right to left. Find the fairway and happy days.
He seems to have all the wind in his sails and maximum confidence out today against Xander Schauffele. I think Xander didn't really know what he was getting himself in for after that shot.
All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in top spot. How close was that to going down? All these are good putts to make, good for momentum, right on 7 feet. Nicely holed, and for par. And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Xander Schauffele, delightful player out of San Diego, California. He's got that cool vibe about him. Came out one early a few times, but then he seems to have struggled to find that next step, hasn't he? He's sort of golf's almost man, except when he got that gold medal put around his neck.
I think that took his confidence to a place where it should have been in the first place, Luke. I think that this young man, he's got no weaknesses, very little weaknesses, if anything, in the game. I look at him and think, why hasn't he won more? Well, the problem is that he's put himself in contention so many times that there's only one person in the game that has won at a clip that he could have, and that's Tiger Woods. When you put yourself into contention as often as he does, you're just not always going to win. Somebody is going to come from back in the pack, shoot a great round, and you might struggle just a little bit, whatever the case. But yes, he hasn't closed as many tournaments as he would have liked, but he is there each and every week. I got to say, this kid he's a world beater. He's going to be phenomenal.
An opportunity to make a par here. Currently 9 under for the round.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This one's right of the green.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Appears to have overcooked this one. That's tracking. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And as we make our way to the finishing hole here, Rich, how is this 18th at the Renaissance Club?
This is an absolute brute, Luke. Just under 500 yards, and you must find the fairway. You cannot geek it down this hole off the tee. There is danger both left and right.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. This putt for him to win the event. Get excited. This could go in. And that's a big-time victory at exactly the right time. Well done on capturing the Scottish Open.
And what a victory it was around this Renaissance Club here in East Lothian, Scotland. An impressive victory on a challenging week indeed.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
No skill points.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Royal Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this featured group's play this week. It's going to be fire, let me tell you. There seems to be quite the rivalry starting between these two players.
Yes, she's a born winner, isn't she, Brooke Henderson? This is going to be a tough rivalry, but one, if you can win, will certainly build your confidence. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 12 feet to the cup coming up.
Little birdie look in here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, good look at birdie here. Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
And a quick glimpse at the leaderboard now. And this player holds the lead, with Brooke Henderson trailing in second place.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
From around 140 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
A bit too much pace on that one. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently in first position. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. This one should find the rough. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Currently leading by 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Pretty good shot there.
This putt will move them to 3 under par. Wow, that's misjudged. 7 feet to the cup. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Quality shot, that one. Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And that will take him to 3 under. This hole is a par 5.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Is there anything classier than someone that could hit a driver off the deck? And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, 15 feet out. He's been staring this one down. This for back-to-back birdies.
And well holed. Let's move on. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. We need this one to bounce right. And he's safely on the green. A good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Ouch, that hurts. A par putt on the table. That's frustrating. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. This is from miles away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Playing this shot from about 230 yards out. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Yeah, nicely holed. Currently at 3 under for the day. The 11th hole at Lachlan Crossing is a strong par 4, 470 plus yards from the back tees, and there's plenty to contend with, Rich.
Luke, just that one menacing bunker right in the middle of the fairway that's going to drive you crazy as a player. However, you miss it. Now you got a second shot with, funny enough, no bunkers on the green. It's got a lot of undulation to it, especially on the front right part of it, so you can't afford to miss it there. Anything missing out to the left, though, just fine, my friend.
Well, that was a good strike. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Didn't that look good for a long time? A chance to save the par if he can make this one.
This one's looking good.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Oh, so close. This next putt for double bogey. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And it's time to recap that play.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
That dog will hunt.
Second shot here on their 13th hole. Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Ooh, that almost went down. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
Midway through the closing 9 here at Lachlan Crossing. This 14th hole is a par 4 over 450 yards.
Once again, Luke, just another gem of a hole. Massive bunker out there in the center of the fairway. But for most players, it's not going to come into play. Anything down just the right-hand side of this fairway is ideally placed. The second shot, you got to clear, I don't know, a lot of beach there to a green that's probably got more undulation than any other one on this golf course. A massive green, lots of opportunities to do good, but also a lot of opportunities to do some bad.
That's on the green, and you never know what could happen. And a par putt awaits him. Just didn't drop.
Come on.
And this one will be for bogey. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big putt for par coming up. Currently 1 under for the event.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Don't make this start.
The old hammerhands putt. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie. This putt is about 8 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 1 under. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Put the indicator on and it's taking a right turn.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there. A chance here to snatch the title if this chip drops. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And mark it down as another W. What a way to win it.
Give that player a high five. Unbelievable what kind of form they're in right now. It is absolutely amazing to watch.
This is pure dominance.
Pure dominance.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.
Okay.
Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the 3M Open is about to start. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi, Luke and Rich. Looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yeah, beating young Morikawa seems to be one of the toughest challenges out on tour these days, but I'm certainly excited to see how this rivalry fares today. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Outstanding approach shot.
Putting for birdie here.
Looking good. Oh, that's a ripper. He's currently sitting in first place. Rich, the third hole plays as a par 5 for when people get to play the course casually. But in this PGA Tour event, it's a strong par 4.
It is just over 480 yards, and the line off the tee is at those two fairway bunkers through the fairway. From there, you'll have an open look to this green that moves from back to front. It's truly a strong par 4.
Oh, you beauty! An eagle!
Astounding, simply astounding. What a hole out. What a play.
Another long eagle. It's 1 meter longer than the one that I made before.
Currently at -3 for the event. All right, Rich,
So good.
birdie chance here at the 4th.
It can be, Luke, if your distance control is spot on. This is a 2-tier green, and when the pin is all the way in the back left, it can be difficult to get it all the way back there.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. The birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
There's plenty of twists and turns around TPC Twin Cities, and the 5th is another.
Massive, massive fairway here at the 5th. So tee it high, let it fly. Second shot straight back up the hill to a green that's fairly flat with a little bit more movement in the back portion of it. It's a cool design.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. 8 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, come
He's on a good line. I don't mind the look of this. And in it goes for the par. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. Rich, the par 5 6th, reachable in 2?
Most definitely, but you have to take an aggressive line down the right-hand side. Hitting it anywhere left into that bunker or otherwise is just a no-go zone. Out to the right-hand side, though, you get a clean look at this green. Water over on the left-hand side. The obvious place to miss your second is out to the right.
Rich, the 3M Open, reinstated on tour here at TPC Twin Cities in Minnesota. It used to have some Champions Tour events being played here, but now the tour in general is here, and it really is a great opportunity for any new player to sort of announce themselves to the world.
It is. There's not a lot of history at this event, being at this venue at TPC Twin Cities. Brand new, about 3 years ago now. But it is an opportunity, as the field isn't historically as strong as some of the other tour events, for a young player, somebody new to the game, to get their first win and hopefully propel their career to greater heights. In saying that, though, Minnesota, Minneapolis is such a golf-rich town. I mean, the major championships at Hazeltine, especially the 2002 PGA Championship won by, moi, of course. It's a great golfing city, Luke. I mean, it truly is outstanding. The fans come out, and they're just so into it. They're behind it. They love it. And the players, when we get here, you know that you're in for a fun week because everybody in this city really seems to get behind this tournament.
I love your walk down memory lane, Beamer. You're absolutely entitled to it. It's on a good line. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Over to the par 3, 8th we go. And it's 205 yards.
This is a really cool designed long par 3. As you can see, the green is not very deep. It is wide, and there's lots of pin placements to use on this green. Probably my favorite hole on the golf course, Luke.
This putt coming up is for birdie. A bit long on that one.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Now 4 shots up after that hole. Rich, this golf course designed by the legendary Arnold Palmer, and the 9th resembles the 18th of his Bay Hill Club and Lodge.
This is fraught with danger everywhere. Out to the right, out of bounds, comes into play quickly. If you miss it over to the left, there's waste area that you want no part of. Find the fairway, and the second shot demands you keep it left of that water. Anywhere on the green on the left side is a fantastic play.
Phenomenal approach shot, that one.
Good shot in there. I like their chances for making birdie.
The back 9 at TPC Twin Cities begins with a short par 4, just 375 yards.
No real reason to take out driver here and give it a whirl, Luke. Just a fairway metal down the left-hand side. Left of that fairway bunker there should set up a very simple and straightforward wedge shot.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Always nice to have a birdie putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. That's a good-looking shot there. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Wow, that drive, that had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
16 feet to the cup. If it's up, it could be in.
Putting for a par now.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. The players face an elevated tee shot at the par 5 12th, Rich, but keep an eye on the water.
Keep an eye on the water. No need to hit driver here. Just take out a 3-wood. And that golf ball will chase down the fairway quite nicely. In the second shot, slightly back uphill. I think most players will have no problem reaching this green in 2.
And going with driver off the deck with this shot. And here we are with the third shot.
Stop.
You like that, didn't you? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Oh, well played. Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. Ooh.
What the fuck was that?
Well, they say a bogey pleases someone. The rest of the field buoyed now after that drop shot by our leader.
And Rich, we talked about so much and we heard so many of them throughout the years. A Tiger roar just sounded different to any other roar on the golf course. Explain just the energy of that and what you endured.
Well, the Tiger roars usually involved about 35,000 folks, and any other roar was about 3,500. So that was already a massive difference. You just knew it. There's just an energy in the air. When you heard a roar go up, you immediately could tell whether it was Tiger or it was somebody else. And it all kind of depends on how you were affected by it. And I think that where a lot of players got into trouble was listening for the roars and listening what kind of roar it was. And when they let it into their head that it was a Tiger roar, then I need to do something better. I need to change it up real quick. And in fact, that's probably what hurt them more than anything else. But listen, when Tiger did something fantastic, everybody on the golf course knew it was him.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Ouch, that hurts.
And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling
What
a
a
little
bogey.
opportunity here to close the gap.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
Time for the second shot at the 16th. I'm not sure that's what they had in their mind. That's further right than they wanted.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Oh, just missed.
Oh, fucking
And
hell.
this next putt, it's for bogey. Oh, what a stroke.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Well done. And that will take him to 4 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Twin Cities has the players licking their chops, Rich. An eagle chance.
If they're brave enough to take it down the right-hand side of this fairway and avoid the water, then yes, going for it is a must. However, a lot of players will be lured into taking it down the left-hand side, and a little bit of a missed left. Now you've got all kinds of tree issues. This green has got a lot of movement to it. Better watch the spin with your third shot if you lay up.
Wow, that almost went in the hole.
He knows if he can...
That's a PGA Tour title to add to the list.
your 3M Open champion.
Congratulations to the 3M winner. Only the best of the best win here in Minneapolis.
And as we recap the day's results, it's a big thank you to Henny for bringing us all the action today.
No place I would rather be, Luke. What a day it was. Saw some wins, saw some losses. Overall, some great golf and a pleasure to be out here alongside you guys.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Rocket Mortgage Classic is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hey, Luke and Rich. I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round. And I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yeah, he's going to have some bullets coming his way throughout this entire matchup. Let's see if he can dodge them. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Super shot, that.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Length really isn't a feature, Rich, at the Detroit Golf Club. At the second, bombs away.
Bombs away. This is probably one of the strongest par fours on this golf course. Basically just a straightaway hole. Just take driver out and get with it. Second shot should be coming into this green with some kind of short to mid iron.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Rich, the third hole, not too dissimilar to the first.
It's not in length, 390 yards from the back of the tee. Again, need to hit something about 280 yards to get it past the fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Again, with a short iron in their hand, players are looking to make birdie.
Yeah, that one will play.
A birdie putt awaits. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The par 5 fourth is a monster, 616 yards.
This is a big par 5, isn't it? Tee shot, if you have any hope of reaching this green in two, must find the fairway, avoiding the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. From there, you'd have to hit a really strong 3-wood, moving it from right to left to try and chase it up onto this green. Laying it up short and right of that fairway bunker might be the play for most players, setting up a pretty easy pitch shot for their third.
Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here. This for back-to-back birdies.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Rich, this par 3 fifth really resembles a Donald Ross, an elevated green, and you miss anywhere, and you're going to struggle to make your 3.
Absolutely. Reminds me a lot of something you'd see at Pinehurst, where there really isn't a flat spot anywhere around the edges of this green. So a quality iron shot is a must on this par 3.
This putt is about 16 feet. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par.
And after that fine effort, this player currently holds top spot on the leaderboard, but Will Zalatoris is second. Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
The wind is at their back on this one.
That one should find the surface.
Not a bad play, that one. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Looking better.
Steady on. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Well, if you're not a couple under already through 6 holes here at Detroit Golf Club, you'll want to look to make a birdie at least at the par 5 7th, measuring 555 yards.
Yes, a hole that every player in this field must take advantage of. Just the fairway bunker down the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. You find the fairway, and all of a sudden you're licking your chops, as you know you can reach the green into setting up hopefully an eagle putt. Anything missing over in the left-hand bunker, though, could get a little dicey.
Playing their 4th shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
How close was that to going down? And this putt coming up for his par. Yeah, good putt. Well holed. Now leading by 1 shot. The 8th is a short par 4, measuring just 360 yards, Rich. Decision to go for it or just to lay it back?
I like going for it 8 days a week, twice on Sunday, as you well know, Luke. So I'm going to go ahead, take out driver, and give her a whirl. Hopefully avoiding the trees over on the right-hand side. Want to hit it over in the left-hand bunker or just shy of it, setting up a very simple pitch shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, the opening 9 finishes with a par 3, Rich, around 200 yards.
A strong hole indeed. Not much to this green, slightly downhill. Green is fairly flat until you get to the back left portion of it. There it starts running away from you awfully quickly. Anywhere in the right center of the green is a gorgeous tee shot.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Bit disappointing, that one. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got around 100 yards here. Wow, did this come out beautifully.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Job done. Let's head to the next. The 11th is the longest of the par 3s on the course, Rich. Another strong one, around 230 yards.
Another long par 3 on the PGA Tour. It gets annoying after a while saying it, doesn't it, Luke? And I can promise you, as a former player, it was annoying to play them as well. Just be sure not to take too much club on this par 3 and hit it long, as this green tilts from back to front at a pretty good clip.
Oh, you know you want to.
Yes.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
What an amazing putt from way out.
And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last, and it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot.
The gap is starting to close. It's getting interesting as we get towards the end of this event.
Okay, guys, we need 20 here. God. Let's it's giving me such a little money. Lydia Cole. And then John Brown. So we will put 70 driver.